It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
Leadership skills apparent early in his life, carried over not just in high school but in college, where he was a three-time captain of the Michigan State Spartans and learned the art of the company.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Kendall Fuller, the quarterback.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Good. Makes this Washington 7, Broncos 3.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one is slant to McLaurin. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Washington first down.
Now a give right side. It's Gibson. And officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
To Antonio Gibson. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The pass. Complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Washington.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Anthony Harris.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Broncos 3.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. This is the tight end fan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
This is Washington 10, Broncos 3.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35.
Melvin Gordon.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Able to get this to Gordon.
Cousins pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Makes this Washington 10.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
5-yard line.
His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. K.J. Hamler returning it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
31-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Pickup of 3. Brings up
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
A fumble on the play.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. On third down, Cousins got Gordon open, completes it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
17.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've come an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
30-yard line.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon.
Melvin Gordon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins got an open man. It's Washington. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Washington.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Washington.
Now back to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14. 1st down, Washington.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own.
2nd and 11. Quick slant to Brown. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 3.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8. At the 37-yard line.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Samuel. A gain of 7 yards.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Not much there, only a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On second down now. It's Gibson. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
And on third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throw to the right here to Gordon.
Cousins.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Cousins. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Cousins. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon.
Cousins pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cousins again. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
Gordon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That's another Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Able to get this to Gordon. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18.
To throw is Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for some. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Gibson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short.
2nd and goal from the 1.
2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Brown, his 1st touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On 1st and 10, Cousins to the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
brings up third down and
Cousins.
6 yards to go.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
He's back to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On second down, it's Gibson, and a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. This is the tight end fan. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
Cousins pass complete to Melvin Gordon.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated